know we don't bother putting them in for our live streams, guys. Yeah. You know that. I don't know, maybe like punch up, buddy.
It's the old point, isn't it? Left versus right, isn't it?
Yeah, no one's gonna have no punch up here, man.
Oh, fuck's sake, I'm going home then, fuck that.
Yeah.
You can't give a lefty a shoe, what's the point?
Say that again?
I said, if you can't give a lefty a shoe, what's the point?
There you go, guys.
I mean, they don't even know what sexuality they are, let alone bloody
They can't even tell me what racism means.
Oh, they don't, they haven't got
They haven't got a clue.
Well, the word racism was first used by the Soviets against the Germans.
But
anyway, there you go.
Exactly.
Then again, we're all thick, aren't we?
We're all thick.
We're all thick.
I'm going to the bin. I thought it was 2 beer and a bit queer Kia. I thought that was I don't want to give you any encouragement or anything, but.
Come on, how's it go?
No, I'm not shouting through that.
And a bit quick here.
What? Oh yeah.
2 here and a bit quick here. 2 here and a bit quick here. 2 here.
I like this, yeah.
Quick here.
This is what I like, yeah. This is what we need to see, yeah. Unity, world peace.
We shouldn't be talking.
Pardon?
We shouldn't be talking because they're.
What?
We should be completely ignoring them.
Do you know what? It's peaceful enough, isn't it? You know, so.
Because they want us to fight with them.
This is very poor showing for stand up to racism. Yeah. I tell you, this is very poor showing, yeah. So guys, well, I think we're about to get the dispersal, I reckon. Are we?
Just cover the wanker for the.
Oh, you can't say.
It's just public.
Well, you can't
No, it's not.
Just public.
You're allowed. No, it's not.
I'm allowed to say it.
You're allowed to swear in
allowed to say
conversation.
What?
You're allowed to swear in
I'm
conversation.
allowed to swear in conversation.
Yeah. You can't get done. You can't do that. Yeah. You can't do that, officer. Yeah. No, you get out of my face. Yeah. Yeah. Go away.
It's fine. It's fine. Leave them. Look, I'd rather work with them than against them.
Everyone else as well. Okay?
It's all right.
Oh yeah, I can understand as well.
But we're saying you can say whatever you want. That's absolutely fine.
Well, what should we say instead then?
You can say what you want. However, we're just saying please just curb the language. Just for the little ones who are out. We're outside a child cinema. That's all I'm saying.
A child cinema. We're outside a child cinema, guys.
But I'm not showing children films. I'm not showing children's films.
No, don't say wanker. Don't say.
Let me fascist. He called me a fascist.
Listen, in law, yeah, in a Human Rights
but I
Act,
can understand what he's
yeah,
saying.
you are allowed to use foul language in conversation.
Oh yeah, but listen.
They can't tell you that you
No,
can't
but listen,
swear.
we're right. He's right. We're near the cinema.
You're not near a children's cinema at all. It's not a children's cinema. They're just giving you loaded answers. That's all they're doing. It's just sound bites. Children. Yeah, please. Yeah, come on. A cinema has over 18 films.
I wasn't originally the organiser. The young girl who was supposed to have organised it, because at first I was going to organise it, yeah. Someone else then was chosen by the original main organiser of the whole thing, right, yeah. My name's Frances Grace, she hasn't turned up. I said to her online that I would come along and support her and do it with her, basically. She hasn't turned up, and I seem to have now had to take, falling into the role of doing it, yeah. I have already, I don't know if you noticed, a few of my lot have got rather irate. I've gone over there, and because these people have been triggering them, calling them racist, Nazi scum, and things like that. In all fairness and honesty, I have no problem with going to all of my lot, and I have time and again, right, just keep away from them, go over that side, yeah, and I would quite happily centre line and do that all day long. But I would like you guys to get, I mean, if we can't use the word WANKER, I would like you to stop these.
You've got a lot of children just walking
No, that's
past.
fine.
Like, if it was your child walking past and someone saying them sort of words, we wouldn't be happy. I'm a father, I wouldn't be happy.
It's fine. It's just something that, you know, someone else. I understand fine. But if you could just get these lot to stop triggering this lot by calling them Nazi scum, because they're not Nazis. They're not Nazis. They're certainly not scum. They're patriots. They're people. And it would be a lot easier if we could work together. You could work with me and calm these lot down, and I will work to calm this lot down. I would rather that.
It's been together for like 1 hour now.
A couple of hours now, isn't it? At least,
First time the case come over, entitled to their own opinions.
Yeah, but they're not entitled to call these people Nazi scum. And that's where we would say that you guys are behaving
Why
too
did you
here.
come to us first, not to them?
What's wrong?
No, they were smacked Nazi scum was a disgusting thing to call someone to their face. And by law, you are allowed to use it.
Right, I've been asked quite kindly by the police that you don't use any profound language. That was my fault. I'm the one that used the W-A-N-K-E-R word, and I don't blame refugees, blame the corporation.
Don't blame refugees, blame the corporation.
Don't blame refugees, blame the corporation! Shut
If you don't mind, right. It's not a strike, it's the organiser.
Strikes don't happen on a Saturday!
Right.
None of you are missing work to be here! Shut the fuck up! Get the fuck home!
I'm not going to touch him, that's what he's trying to edge me to do. I want him away from my side for his own safety.
So I will bear in mind the fact that there were people from the other side going over to this
Yeah,
side.
and I stopped them, sorry.
That's all right.
And I put my hands, this man will have it on video recorder. I put my hands, and I have been asking them to stay over there as well. This guy here is getting closer and closer and closer and closer. I've asked him to stop, and because I've asked him to stop, he's getting no problem. And because I've asked him to stop, he's getting even closer now, and it's now starting to get on my nerves.
Okay, so I'll keep an eye on him.
And why didn't you
No,
say
I'd like
anything to
you
the guy that
actually
threw a
come and
punch at
ask
me
him to
either?
move.
A moment, please, sorry.
I'd like you to actually come and ask him to move.
Okay, he's fine where he is at the moment in comparison to where other people were coming over to the other side earlier on.
What about this insightful language calling us Nazi scum?
Thank you.
Language in a protest, but it's not illegal.
So I don't know
And
what my,
Nazi scum, that is insightful language.
I don't know what my colleagues said earlier in terms
They
of.
told me they didn't want to interfere, they didn't want to raise the tension, but that was causing extreme distress to myself and other people.
Yeah, I get that, John. I'm in the chat, guys. How is everybody? I don't know, maybe. It could be CP's mum, I don't know. How are we all doing, guys? I hope you're all enjoying. You're allowed to use You're allowed to use foul language in conversation.
Yes.
Yeah, I know you are.
It's a free
Yeah,
country.
exactly. Not even about a free country or anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. You're allowed to say Keir Starmer's a wanker. Yeah, there's nothing anybody can do
Just
about
like
it.
they were
Yeah?
allowed to call us
There's nothing
Nazis.
anybody can do about
They
it.
called
I
us
can call him a
Nazis.
wanker.
Yeah.
Yeah, he can't do nothing. Yeah, he can't. He's got to have a higher tolerance anyway. Yeah, so
I mean, actually, strictly speaking, Section
So,
4A
yeah, 'cause they-
no, it doesn't. You can't.
Sorry, too much.
Yeah, but they
I can't be done for
called
Section
us-
4A on you.
They called us
Yeah.
Nazi scum, so that the police didn't say anything. So
I would like for you to do that so I can get another civil claim. Yeah, because you can't. Yeah,
I mean, no, personally, I don't find it offensive when you say that to me, but I would look into the case law.
because you know when you're in that uniform, you are a wanker. You know that's the truth. Do you know what I mean?
That's your opinion, you're entirely entitled to it.
maybe out of that uniform, might be a nice guy, but in the uniform, you're a wanker.
Okay. I would encourage you to look at Section 5 versus Section 4 and the case law around that.
Yeah, I already have.
Okay.
Yeah, I already have.
Our
Yeah,
interpretation's different, but
yeah I
that's fair
already
enough.
have. That's the beauty of the law, is interpretation. You don't really know the law too much anyway. You know, you'll probably know a little bit of legislation. Maybe Section 1 you'll know, maybe. Section 23, you'll know that. That's probably about as far as your knowledge will go.
We are steadily bursting at the seams.
I'm going to tell you what, yeah? You know, with some more organisation, this could be a lot, this will be a lot different, yeah? This will be a lot different.
We have too many people already. England cannot afford the people are overworked. Crime is rising. Crime is rising because there are too many people. Well done. Well done. Nothing carry on. Carry on.
There you go. I'll hold for you just a second, yeah? We've got to be careful, we might take off in a minute. Yeah? I reckon I'll be able to weight you down, don't worry, yeah? I have to let go now.
You need to be put in a home. You need to be put in a home. I know a good new care home for you.
Because they clearly can't stay on their own side. That's how stupid you are, mate. Whatever, go over to your own side.
Born in Yorkshire.
Was you? That's nice.
Yeah.
Go over to your own
Whereabouts
side,
in
to your
Yorkshire
own
was you
crowd.
born,
You're not
buddy?
with this lot.
Dewsbury, yeah?
You're not with
Okay.
this lot. Go over to your own
I swear
crowd.
Dewsbury was what?
It's sad.
Dewsbury was another one of them rape gang inquiries there, was it? Or rape gang things there, wasn't there in Dewsbury, wasn't there? Yeah.
Grey one and yellow.
Yeah.
NHS is suffering because of fraud to this level. These people over here don't seem to get the actual idea of the population.
He won't talk. I've tried to get him. I've tried to get him a few times. Let's try and get him again. Can we have our interview now? Because you seem
NHS is not
No.
for sale. Raj wants our NHS.
He won't have it.
Not for sale.
Have a good day, yeah? Right, let's see if we can find the lady now, yeah? I think she's actually gone.
Because when it comes to
Because we're scared of losing our values in our country. We're scared of losing our values. And we get people like this who call us Nazis, fascists. I'm not a Nazi. They called me a Nazi. They called me a fascist. They called me
I'm not being
racist.
patronised. I'm just
It's not about the weapons. It's about that they're criminals, and the reason that they come in on boats, right, and they'll pay for a £15 ticket.
not you specifically.
Racist, fascist.
Hold on. Not you specifically.
Go and get him.
I don't know.
Go and get him. My viewers would like to see it. Trust me, yeah?
Can I get you?
No. If you do, that's assault. And you'll get arrested. Yes.
Right. Hold on, no. That woman said that.
No, listen.
Listen.
No, you listen. listen. If he squirts me with that is classed as assault. That's what I'm saying. Nothing to do with your conversations with anybody. My conversation is this. Okay.
Nothing to do with what we're
Exactly.
No, I accept that. I'm fully aware of
Thank
that.
you.
I thought that.
Okay, I accept your half-hearted apology. It was a half-hearted apology. Do you know what?
Well, it wasn't.
A bit rote.
It wasn't necessarily a half-hearted apology. I just
Popped it out there.
I'll tell you what you've done. I'll tell you what you've done. You've done the typical thing. You overheard half of an argument.
Well, yeah, because I thought
exactly. You overheard. You thought.
So I
Exactly.
thought
You
was
thought.
involved in
So
this,
you
so I
overheard.
said sorry.
Exactly.
To
So you overheard.
apologise that I wasn't involved. So I turned
You overheard.
this way.
You overheard something and assumed something without knowing the full facts.
Right, and you're stood there fucking recording.
Don't be swearing.
And I said,
Don't swear.
I said sorry.
Okay.
I said sorry.
And I accepted.
I thought it was involved.
And I accepted.
said no.
And I accepted.
Half-heartedly.
Yes. Because it was a half-hearted apology. Guys, was that a half-hearted apology or not? Was that a half-hearted apology what he gave, yeah?
Sorry,
Yeah.
I thought he was involved, so I said sorry because I realised that it wasn't involved. End of.
Listen, I need to get this lady, yeah, before she goes, yeah? Yeah? I'm going to come back to you in a second, yeah? Right, you ready, yeah?
Yes, go on, yes, go on.
Can I answer some questions,
You
yeah?
me when my hair was a bit tidier, but yeah.
No, but it doesn't look as good then, does it? At least now you look as you normally would, yeah?
Withered and worn.
Okay, so, how do you think it went today?
I'm really proud of the Patriots in Southend.
Yeah.
Very proud. When this whole area was completely full, we couldn't have asked for a better turnout. I'm really shocked that the actual person that was supposed to be organising today didn't show up. I did say on the main page, on the Great British Strike page, that I would turn up, but it's not supposed to be affiliated to any political party. At the moment, I'm in between political housing. I'm going from being a Reform UK volunteer to joining UKIP, so I'm in private conversations with UKIP at the moment. But understandably, the actual main organiser, Richard, didn't want it to be affiliated to any political party.
Yeah, at the moment, yeah?
At the moment, yeah. Well, I don't count. I've said to him he needs to really as well look at where his support's coming from.
Can you pass a message to him, yeah? Tell him AY Audits told him, stop stealing my content and reposting it on his X page and not crediting myself, yeah? Tell him that, yeah?
I didn't know nothing about that. If you want to explain that, what is that? What do you mean?
Excuse me, I'll borrow you for a second.
You can.
No, you're absolutely fine
You
filming me. Can you block out everything to do with that ginger girl over there? She's asked not to be filmed.
No.
Can you block it out?
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
She's asked to not be filmed. That is down to her right.
Let me explain to you again. This is very simple. No. Yeah?
The answer is yes.
No, the answer is no. You do not get to tell me what to do. Yeah?
No, I'm not.
You don't. You do not get to tell me what to do. So toodle back off to your little gang.
She has every
and clear
right.
off and leave me alone.
She has every right to not be filmed.
Listen, we are in
She
a
has
public place.
We are.
Yeah?
She has every right to not be filmed.
Mate, go back to your
She
little
has every
cronies.
right to not be filmed.
Why are you hanging around with
She
kids?
has every right.
Why are you hanging around with kids?
I'm not.
What? Why are you hanging around with children for this?
Why are you hanging around?
Why are you hanging around? Why are you hanging around with
kids?
children?
Why are you filming
Why are you
kids?
hanging around with children?
Why are you filming kids?
Why are you hanging around with children?
Kids?
Why are you hanging with children? Why can't you answer?
Why are you filming
Why you
kids?
can't answer?
Why can't you?
Why you can't answer? Why can't you answer? Why can't you answer? Why are you hanging around with children? What's wrong with you? 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 Go away. Why are you hanging around with children? Why are you hanging around with children? Why are you hanging around the children? Why are you hanging around with children? Go away.
You've caused enough
Yeah?
trouble today.
Right,
Go away.
would you come and talk to me over
Go on, take him away, yeah? Take him away.
Are you all right there now?
Yeah, I'm
Yes,
all right.
sorry
You got
about
worry.
that.
Listen, you don't have to worry about these people with me.